Well, hi, we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to look at a story in the Bible, and we're going to try to use that story to help us to understand what science can do and what science can't do, and also to understand the truth is either something which actually is real or it's something which is pretend. And surprisingly, most Christians actually believe that truth sometimes can be pretend, even though that's a really dangerous way to think. Okay, so I want to show you this and see if this will make sense. All right, so now we're going to go to Pakistani say Kana, I say Kana, and I'm just going to not to say Kana because that's just what I would do. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we have this story here of Jesus, and we've got the water jars that are filled with ceremonial water. They're big. You can see how big they are. And there's a wedding in Cana, and Jesus' mother was there. And Jesus and his disciples also had been invited to the wedding. When the wine had been given out, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no wine left." "You must not tell me what to do," Jesus replied. "My time has not yet come." Jesus' mother then told the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." Now, Jews have rules about ritual washing. For this purpose, 6 stone water jars were there, each one large enough to hold about 100 liters. That's a lot of water. So Jesus said to the servants, "Fill these jars with water." They filled them to the brim, and then he told them, "Now draw some out and take some to the man in charge of the feast." They took him the water, which had now turned into wine, and he tasted it. He did not know where this wine had come from, but of course the servants had drawn up the water now. So he called the bridegroom and said, "Everyone else serves the best wine first, and after the guests have had plenty to drink, he serves the ordinary wine, but you've kept the best wine until now." Okay, so here are 4 scientists. They invent a time machine, and they go back in time to the event Cana described in John chapter 2, 6 through 10. All of them have PhDs from MIT, which means they're really smart. All of them are experts in doing scientific investigations. They arrive 2 hours after the miracle has happened. The servants come to them and urge them to scientifically test the wine. And this process of scientific testing takes an hour. So the miracle happened 2 hours before they arrived. They take an hour to do scientific testing with their best machines, instruments, and using the best instruments in the 21st century, they test wine and they just scientifically determine that the wine is 3 years old. It comes from grapes grown in Burgundy area in France. It's the highest quality wine and has been prepared by experts in making wine. Now, here's the deal. The servants say, no, 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 no. Jesus was here. He did a miracle and turned it into wine. We know this. He did this miracle 3 hours ago. And the scientists say, they're all materialists. They say, that's ridiculous. Nothing exists except matter and its movements and modifications. There are no miracles. The servants say, no, no, we saw him do the miracle. We're eyewitnesses, and they say, we are materialists. We know that there is no God, and miracles never happen. The wine's 3 years old. Scientifically speaking, how old is the wine? Scientifically speaking, is it 3 years old or 3 hours old? Okay, so that's your question. Now, I'm just going to prepare you for this project, because what's going to happen is that when you do the project, most of you are going to be really confused. So let me make it clear. There are no rules that say that scientists can't use eyewitness testimony as a part of their scientific calculations, right? I mean, that would be a part of it. In other words, if there are witnesses who saw Jesus turn the water into wine and know that it's only 3 hours old, well, their testimony should be accepted as a part of the evidence, because it is a part of the evidence. You just don't take evidence of your instruments. You also take evidence of actual eyewitnesses, because that should be a part of it, especially when you have several eyewitnesses. So it's not just one person, but it's several people. And so it's not good science just to take your instruments, say, oh, these instruments, they're telling us how old the wine is. Well, no, a part of your scientific investigation should be eyewitness testimony as well. But it's not, because they say, no, We don't believe you. Scientifically, we're materialists and we know that miracles never happen. So then the question is, okay. Um, if we go along with our scientific materialism, the wine is 3 years old. The witnesses say the wine is 3 hours old. How do we make a decision? What is the scientific age of that wine? And I'm going to ask again. I'm going to remind you again. Materialism is not correct. The reason why they are saying that scientifically it's 3 hours old, 3 years old, the reason they're saying that is because they're materialists. But materialism is clearly not correct, because materialism says there are no miracles, but there are miracles. Materialism says that there is no God, but there is a God. And so right away, they can't make a good decision about this unless they realize their materialism is not right. So what you need to do in this exercise is you got to say, okay, what, scientifically speaking, is it 3 years old? Remember, science doesn't have to be materialistic. Most scientists operate based upon the principles of materialism, but they don't have to. They could operate on the basis of reality. Because in reality, there are witnesses who saw Jesus turn the water into wine. That's real. Real witnesses who are really there. And honestly, you're there 3 hours after it happened. So the question is, can you include reality as a part of your scientific investigation? Or are you limited only to your incorrect philosophy of materialism in making your evaluation of how old that wine actually is? This is an interesting question. What are we going to do with this? So I want you to make sure when you do this project, you are thinking clearly.